sounds like Safedine to me, actually, is what that sounds like. Thoughts on El Salvador's progress with Bitcoin Beach?
Yeah, so I've had the chance to visit El Salvador twice this year, and Bitcoin Beach is it's super impressive to me how immersed Bitcoin is in that community and in that local economy, and people are spending and transacting in Bitcoin, and there's just like a very fervent business kind of environment and energy there. I spoke to a place called Hope House to young women. Many of them are moms, but they're trying to start side businesses, and Bitcoin's enabling them to do that. Cause again, you can kind of work from anywhere, and all you need is an internet connection and your phone, and it enables you to start to accumulate or spend or transact value. The one thing I will say that I found in El Salvador is there still needs to be much more education, because the administration kind of came in and said, we're adopting Bitcoin, but people don't understand what it is, especially like older folks and people in certain communities that don't have as much access to maybe digital information. A lot of people are unbanked, and so they're naturally wary and hesitant. And there isn't how do I put this? There isn't like a pattern or a like behavior that is common in El Salvador of just saving. You kind of live paycheck to paycheck. Sure. Some people take out loans. Like I interviewed some people at local markets who, in order to purchase the goods that they sell, they have to take out loans. And sometimes they have, higher interest rate on those. There isn't this idea that like, oh, we have a savings account, the way that, Americans are so used to like a 60-40 portfolio or whatever, 401k. To teach someone how and why to save is its own sort of mission and challenge. So Bitcoiners, what I love about the Bitcoin community and Bitcoin Beach, they are encouraging people not only to just start, transacting in it and using it for their business, but also, hey, put some away that you don't touch, like save. Start to save, even if it's just like a few sats, like here, have this and don't touch this account. And it's going to be volatile in the short term, but like this is like your bank account for the future. And so I hope that emerges more, this idea of accumulation, savings, capital accumulation. And I'm happy for El Salvador that a spotlight is put on the country. They are seeing more tourism and more investment. And I'm curious to see what's going to happen with the Bitcoin bonds. But I was really impressed and encouraged and inspired by what I saw in El Salvador.
Yeah, I think that it's hard for Americans to get their heads around. I lived in Panama for 2 years in the 90s, and Honduras for 6 months. And the idea that you're going to save money when you don't have money. Like Bitcoin, I think encourages savings. I'm seeing millennials save more money than they've ever saved once they get into Bitcoin, because they start thinking about the future. Yes. But that's because they can give up a couple lattes a week. Like that's not a thing in rural Honduras, I promise you, nor rural El Salvador.